I am not a licensed mobility scooter technician. I do what I do to keep my machine working. If you're having problems with your machine, I suggest going to your dealer. If you add accessories, warranty goes bye-bye. So I just kind of want to enjoy what I can while I can. So I strongly suggest you don't do the things that I do. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Hey folks, so I got some parts. I got my hole saw. I couldn't remember what it was called. Let me get it open here. I should have opened this before I started. There we go. So this one is kind of permanent. So I do have to get the other one off to get the shaft off so I could use the other hole sizes. But this is all one piece. And it's got the drill bit in it. It's got a spring to help push the core out. And it's got the slot to help too. Instead of just a little hole like the other one. Here it is here. The other one's just got a little hole. But I gotta get this saw off so I can use the shaft with the other hole saw. So this is all one piece. So I'm gonna try to use this when I start working on my fender for these little holes. Not gonna talk about that right now, but I discussed that before, what my plan is for that. So I got that. I got my new bolts. I was gonna use these for the rims. Unfortunately, for some reason I bought M6 instead of M8. I need M8. So they're too small, I can't even use them. So I wasted my money. I've already opened it and destroyed the label. And I got my $40 steering bar. So I was going to put this in today, but I got something else I want to do today instead. But I did check it. It's at the back, but I did check it. It is the right size. So they didn't mess that up. The company got it right. That's my $40 $4 bar. I charge $40 for a $4 bar. That's insane. So those are the new parts that I've got. So I'm ready to do that. When I put that bar on, I'm gonna do that video all by itself. Just a video showing how to change the ball joints and how to adjust it, the alignment and everything, to get everything nice and straight and perfectly aligned. So I'm going to do that completely separately. So I got a bit of a surprise the other day. I was sitting down at the dam taking a break, and somebody approached me and knew who I was, and he had something to offer me. It is a battery charger. So it is kind of heavy duty. This is off a Skyjack. I can't remember what he said about it, but it's 24 volts. However, the output is 19 amps. So 19 amps would fry all the wiring in my scooter. So I was looking for a current limiter. Cheap ones aren't too bad, but I don't really trust them. The better ones, more reliable, are a little more expensive. But is this for AGM or is this for gel? It doesn't specify. So I'm going to take the part number and the model number, and I'm going to look that up online and to see if it gives any hints. I'm not sure what the difference is between gel and AGM as far as charging goes. So I think the AGM or the gel batteries have to be charged at a slower pace. If I'm correct, I think that's what the difference is. But this doesn't specify, so I'm going to look this up and see if I can get any information about that. It's 600 watts, right? That would be a fast charge, 19 amps, but like I say, the monster wouldn't be able to handle that. It would fry my wiring. 8 amps causes the plug to melt, so. But it's kind of cool because you can change this. See how it says do not change the input voltage before 3 LEDs turn off. Well, I'm assuming that's the 3, because this can be charged. This can be sourced from 100 to 240 volts. So I can run it off regular house current, or I can use a 250 volt or 240. I always know it's 250 for some reason, but a 240 volt. So it's kind of cool, but I won't need that feature. So I'm going to take a look and see what I can find. If this is for gel batteries for sure, then I will take a look and see if what I can get as far as current limiters. Because a lot of them are adjustable. You have to actually do it first and then adjust them, or start it and then adjust them, and that's no good, because if it's too high, it's going to cause a problem before I even get a chance to adjust it, right? So it's not too bad today. I don't know what it is right now. It's supposed to be 25 as a high today, which would be looks like 77, 78 Fahrenheit. So it's reading 26 in here, which is almost 80 degrees. That's in the garage here though. But tomorrow's supposed to be 29, which would be like 85. That's too hot to work in here. So I want to get something done today before I go in. And what I am going to do today is fix this tiller. Stop that rattling, because it's like putting a rock in a can and shaking it. It's that loud. It's so annoying. So, and because that's making so much noise, I can't tell if my suspension is making any noise. But everything seems to be holding. Everything's nice and tight still. The steering's free. Like I say, I can steer. I couldn't do this before. Before I fixed it, I could not turn the wheels without the monster moving. Everything was binding so bad. But now it's so free. I can steer with one finger, which is what it used to be, and it was good. But everything seems to be holding together. I haven't really done much of an inspection yet. The bolts look like they're still tight. Like these bolts here, the top ones. Everything seems to be good still. So, but when I do the ball joints, replace that steering bar, my weld still looks good. I don't see any cracks or anything. I don't know if I explained before, but I couldn't weld this any better because it's right up against the nut, and I can't weld that nut to the bar because I need this. This is a backwards threaded nut. I cannot replace that. Not cheaply anyways. I can probably find them on Amazon, but who knows what that would cost. I don't want to know. So then I can tighten everything up, because the lock nuts are still, you know, just kind of hanging out. I haven't really tightened them. And this fender I'll probably take off. Now that it's off, I can try to put some more super glue on those little plastic parts. I'm assuming that's what the issue is. I haven't really looked. Yep, that's what the problem is. Okay, nope, I'm missing a piece. So my weld didn't hold on one side. Okay, so I'm going to have to... I'll try to glue that first. Okay, that angers me a bit, because this one piece wasn't holding, the welt broke, and that piece is now gone, so I can't use that bracket. So rather than getting new brackets for it, I think I'm just going to... I'll fix it my own way, but not right now. That's a low priority. I got other things I got to do first. I do have an idea when I was looking at that before I figured out if I could fix it or not. I did have an idea of making my own bracket, and I think I'll just go with that. I'll be putting bolts right through the fender itself. I'll paint them black and nobody will even notice. Okay. So I guess that's all I got for updates on it. So I'm going to take that front end apart and stop that rattling. At some point, I'm going to have to search for the other part of my bracket here, so I can get it welded up, get it fixed too. I'm not exactly sure where it is at this moment. Oh, we fly. That takes care of that part. So apparently these cup holders are separate from the actual plastic. And they're rattling. That's part of the rattle. Now make sure these are tight. This bolt here is loose, adding to the rattle. So that explains some of it, because I know there's something up here that's rattling. I can hear it. Hey. Signal lights are still tight. Yeah, it's like I figured this part at the bottom's come loose again. So that will be my first repair. Okay, forgot to turn the camera on, sorry. All I did was stick a zip tie through here pulls it up so the rubber boot's out of the way. I wish I could take that off, but I can't. So that will expose that. So I gotta loosen the top one first. If I can. So little room to work on this. There we go. The lock nut's come loose. Or the lock nut is still tight, the whole thing has come loose. So these are too thick to grab the bottom only. So I gotta undo the lock nut. I gotta pull it off first. Loosen it so I can tighten the other, and it's all moving together. Oh, did it work? There we go. I got it. I gotta get it up high enough so I can get the wrench on the bottom part and not grab the top part at the same time. Hey, I gotta take my shirt off. I'm sweating like crazy already. I just started. So now I have to tighten the bottom one. Okay, it's so loose I can tighten it by hand at the moment. Let's see what we can do. Don't grab the top. Gotta go up higher. There we go. Oh, I got it. Now it's grabbing the stupid washer. I need more hands. This up higher. See if I can get the washer up there. There we go. Now the washer's out of the way. Oops. Yeah, break my new headlight, why not? There we go. And I didn't over tighten the steering. Okay, so that's nice and tight. That rattle's completely gone now. So now, I'll bring the washer back down. And I gotta bring the lock nut back down. Holy fly. Okay, it went up a whole lot easier than it's coming down. Why? Get out of the way. Okay, why is it so much harder bringing it down? Oh, come on already. Oh, this is killing me here. Pinch. Okay. Tighten that up. Now, no more rattle. Oh my goodness, guys. I really should take my speedometer cable out, being as I have everything apart. But I'm not going to. I just don't feel like it. It's not hanging down at the bottom like it used to, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe stick something in there. Because if I stick something in here, take up that little gap. Oh, I guess you could see that. If I stick something in here to take up that little gap, that'll stop it from rattling. Both sides. It's never been an issue before though. They do feel tight. But this one here is definitely loose. I can actually see it moving, so I gotta tighten that one up. But first, I'm ready for a break already. That took a lot out of me. Holy smokes. That should be a simple, straightforward job. Okay, so you guys did see me rattle this, right? I shook it, nothing was rattling. While I was taking a break, I was inspecting. There's still movement there. But this part, this is where it hinges for adjusting, and it's moving. So it's not down there, it's up here. Which tells me the cylinder that loosens and tightens to adjust the tiller it seems to come loose again. That's happened before. So over my winches and see if I can find the right size. That's that one. See if I can fix this problem. Still there. Why is that rattle? It was a little bit loose, it's tight now. The top one's a different size. Good guess. Well, I didn't fix it. Okay, that's tight. Well, I don't think it's going to rattle. Maybe it's got some natural movement in it, I'm not sure. As long as it doesn't rattle, that's not going to bother me, that's minor. So, need an extension. Screwdriver on the other side. Now, I think I got it. I think. Got it. The other side seems okay. Top one seems okay. Okay, I think I got it. Next question is, do I continue? Because I actually drove for quite a while without getting the error code 7. Yesterday I got it twice. I don't see anything here. That can short on anything. Yeah, that's sticking out. I don't know if you can see it. That's not connected. That's That's the switch on this side that's not being used. All my connections are good. I did have that one. I don't know where it is now. It might even be this one. I had these connections, and there's just a little bit of the bare plug connector thingy sticking out that I thought was shorting on probably this one here, the post. So I fixed that problem. That hasn't been an issue, so that's not happening. I don't see anything in here that would cause an issue when I turn, because that's what was happening when I turned far to the left. That's when I'd get error code 7. That's why I figured that was shorting on that bolt. But there's nothing else in here now that would cause that problem. Okay, that's still good. That's the charger. Everything is cooked, guys. I don't know. I think I'll turn it on. Nothing happened, but like I say, I didn't get anything for the longest time. And then I got it twice yesterday. So 2 other things I can do here. I can take this speedometer cable out if I want to. At the moment I don't want to, because this could be too much work. Plus I gotta get underneath here. It's not in the way where I have it right now, so I'm not going to bother with that. And the other thing is to put my new connectors on here, because I thought maybe this was part of the problem, but I don't need to do that right now. But the question is, what happens if it comes to the point where I do need to do it and I don't have time? Oh, decisions. I'd kind of like to get the ball joints done. That's or the steering bar. It's more important to me right now than to fix something that's not really broken. You know what I mean? But that's not going to rattle now, so I'm happy. So, next question is, what happens when I put this together? With it off, I can't see anything that looks like it might be shorting or anything. But what happens when I put everything together? The thing is, there's nothing there that can short on anything. So I don't know, it doesn't make sense. guess I'm considering this project complete. So that's all I got for that. Got the rattle fixed. I'm happy. That's my keys. Oh my goodness. So now I got the steering bar to do, but like I was saying, I do that in a separate video. I guess that's all I got. Another project complete.